Hello and welcome to David's World. Today we have come through the portal, and as you say, this is the portal, and that's the first position where I am dropped at when come through. Now over this side we have the baker. Now he's where you sell everything you make, which is technically a level 2 item that requires some type of processing. You will sell here. Now I have some grape jam, which came from my grape trees and produced into the jam, and I have 124 of them, which is going to give me £6,200, so we'll do that, and that money's now gone in. We have tomato soup, and I don't have any of that produced, but that would give me 130 coins for each one, so it's actually the second highest item. The tomato soup requires the tomato sauce plus an onion to produce, and the jam gives you 50. Now don't forget, the jam process is collect the grapes, go to the food counter, and then just produce the jam. That is it. So technically a 2-stage process, and you can get 50. Now this offer of these 2 items will change in 1 hour and 54 minutes, hopefully to something else. I actually waited 3 days of coming here for it to change to carrot cake, and when it did I had £75,000 worth of carrot cake to sell. Over on this side you have the totems. This shop sells you the totems, starting with the stone one, which is £2,000, iron one 4, coal which is 3, clay which is 10. Now that's your production side, and the stone, when you're right at the beginning of the game, you'll need quite a bit for doing any of your building, so it's quite a good one to have, and that's why I started off with 2, because I was doing a lot of building. Your iron is 4. You need the iron to make iron bars, which in most of your production of items you need a lot of, so it's quite another decent one to have. And the coal is 3. You can do without the coal, as you can just mine the coal when you come off island and come here, and when you go on to other bits of the island you can find quite a bit of coal, so you don't really need that. And the clay, 10,000 coins. You don't need really to make any coloured blocks at all. They're technically only decorative, so therefore they're not a big thing. Now, as we said, that this is the wheat totem, which is 3, the tomato, which is 5, the carrot, which is 6, and the onion, which is 8. Buying the totems technically automate planting and picking of whichever one of them items is, but you do need to have the seed as well as the totem. You will not grow anything without having the seed to go with the totem. Now the wheat seeds are 125 coins each. You have 5 when you start the game. You don't really need any more, and it would be best to just save up and get the next item up, which is 250 for the tomatoes, on the point that if you harvest the tomatoes you can sell the tomato sauce, or you can make the tomato soup, both which give you a good and better income. So after the wheat I would stay to the 5 you start with, and then move on to the tomato next. Just get 1. It will multiply, but it will take time. Next is the carrot, which is 500. Then is the onion, which is 2,000. I'm sure that was dearer than that when I started the game. And the grape is 3,000. And I'm sure that was dearer when I started the game. After that you have trees, which are saplings, which is the standard wood. You've got pine, which is 250. Birch, which is 500. And maple, which is 1,000. And that is all the seeds you can buy. You cannot buy any seed for the berry bush So the only way you can increase your berry bush number is to plant and harvest, and it can take a big amount of time. Right next door to buying the seed, you have selling your crop. Right at the beginning of the game, this I class as level 1 items. You plant and you harvest, then you just bring here and sell, so you don't make very much money. So you get 5 coins for wheat, 25 for carrot, 8 for tomato, 25 for the berries, 30 for the onions, and 22 for the grape. So as I said, right at the beginning, when you start, you will sell your crops there to make the money so you can buy the seed increase. Now, that only works to such a point, but as soon as you can make anything else other than just bringing your seed, you will make a lot more money. So in this direction, we have the mine, which is a bit wrong. This is where you come right at the beginning of the game, and this is an iron one here, stone, and there is coal normally. What I find the best thing to do when coming to farm here as your first is place yourself, make sure you're always all the way back so you can fit in 3 items. You pick your pickaxe, you hover it over the stone, the cursor, you hold down the left mouse button, and that's it, harvested. Move your cursor to the next one. 2, 3, 4. It's 4 for stone. With my current iron pickaxe, it is a lot more. And as you see at the minute, we're doing a lot of stone. We're waiting. There's a coal one that's just turned up here in this position, and a coal one's just turned up here. The black shows you that it's coal. It needs less hits, 3 hits, and that's your thing. As you see, when you're off the island and you need to get on here and you need piles of stone to make your bridge to go from your little island to the portal, you need a minimum of 25 stone to do a single width path, which is very narrow and very easy to fall off. So if you stand still, each of these 3 nodules, these 3 spawning points, will rotate between stone, iron and coal. You collect as much as you need. You can of course have it displayed across your bottom thing if you select the item in off your main everything. You can only use these items once you put them in the bottom thing. So you just farm here until you have enough. I will get rid of my pickaxe and we'll go back to the portal, which you see is straight ahead. Everyone can come here from their island. You sometimes get people who will come here and drop items, which could be useful for you. But every time you come back, you come right in front of your portal. And this is the point you come to. So from there, this point here at this red block, this is where the old island for the portal island started. And you had to make the bridge all the way across to about this point here. Mine is 3 wide, and I built it 3 wide, and I built the sides on so I couldn't walk off the edge. So no matter how I try, as long as I don't jump, I don't fall off the edge. So that is how you use the marketplace, you could say. You need to sell your items to make more money, to buy the seed. Once you've got enough of it, then you increase doing other things. But your first stage is to get off the island, off your little bit. So everything here is not what it looked like when I first came on the island. This has all been added, and these are the trees you need for doing the grapes boxes, for growing the grapes and the vine stands. And you need 30 wood to make one, which does take quite some time. So that was the look at going off the island and selling and your resources. So come back on the next one and we'll show you how to do something else. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.